Ready?
Let's go.
What up, YouTube? QV Fitness. I'll be the Q.
I'm the V.
So, welcome back. This video here, what we want to talk about. What the fuck was that? A truck?
I don't know.
Anyway, this video here, what we want to talk about. What you need to know before you get in the gym and try to fucking lift some weights. Now, before we do all this shit, I want to say nobody on YouTube is a fucking professional when it comes to fitness. If you looking to be a fucking bodybuilder, like what's the black dude name? Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman, Jay Cutler, fuck, Big Swole, steroids using motherfuckers. You ain't gonna find no help on YouTube. You need to go find about 8 fitness coaches that are focused on every other part of your body, and that's the only way you're gonna do that shit.
And a steroid dealer.
They got that good shit. So what you need to do, if you just want to be a regular average Joe in the gym, you need to decide, you need to find out what kind of body type you have. By doing that, you probably want to look at, I'll say, your dad or your uncle or your granddad. I wouldn't go past that, because if you go past that, you're pretty much digging deep in the fucking gene pool, and you ain't gonna get no realistic viewpoint of what body type you will have. So you need to decide that shit, and you also need to decide what kind of body type you want to have. Do you just want to be fucking satisfied with yourself, so you want to go in there, just build some muscle, look cut, build right, blah blah blah, or you want to have a fucking men's fitness body like this motherfucker right here, where you got cuts on top of cuts on top of cuts? Or you could just be big and bulky like me. So, I mean, if you want to have cuts and shit like this dude, then you have to eat right. You have to fucking lift right. You have to be in the gym 8-9 days a week like this motherfucker. As for me, I have more of a, I'll say, an athletic body type, I would say. Because I only go to the gym 4 times max. 4.5 times a week.
Half day.
How you feel?
Alright, so my take on it is, yeah, so my take on it is basically, I know when I first got started, I feel like I kind of wasted my first year of lifting weights because I really didn't have any guidance. I wasn't watching YouTube fitness channels. You know, when I first started watching them, you know, of course, like everybody's probably watching this, watch TMW. Started watching Physiques to Greatness. Mark Loblind, Tiger Fitness, Louis Marco, list goes on and on and on and on and on and on. Was that no new dude, Han Champion, Matt Ogus, all those guys. Before I got to watch this stuff on YouTube, I was just kind of going off of what I heard, you know, and I really didn't have any good advice. The most prime time that you have to lift weights is when you are new to it. That special time, what they call them noob games, where you are able to get in the gym, work out, build muscle,
quick,
and burn fat.
Quick.
Something that I can't do at this time because, you know, my body's too used to lifting weights. Like I won't get those noob type gains. But I would encourage anybody who's just now starting, whether you're 15, 16, if you're 22, 23, 24, 25, and you haven't lifted weights in a year or 2 years, you know, you're trying to get back in there, go back in there with a plan. You know, get with somebody who's got some success and ask them, you know, hey, what kind of body type do you think I have? Show them some pictures of yourself or your physique.
Take pictures. Take pictures. You don't take pictures, other people gonna notice your fucking changes before you do. Mm-hmm. It took me about 6 months before I noticed some changes. Continue, I'm sorry.
That's cool, man. He is right. Take pictures. Pictures are the best way to gauge your success. You will see where you were. You will see the small things that changed throughout, you know, your time just lifting weights. But like I said, go in there, find out what type of body type you have. Like you said, find out what your exact like fitness goals are. I just want to get started. If you just want to get started, get your basic split. You know, find out if you don't know what a bodybuilding split is, but you're in there trying to be or get bodybuilding type results. You're spinning your wheels. Like, do not waste your initial time in the gym. And if you've been in the gym for a while, you haven't been seeing success, you may need to take a step back and think about, all right, what have I been doing, and what can I change? Because obviously something's not working. The best thing you can do, however, is do something. Doing something consistently, at least you can step back and say, I've been doing something. People get results with the worst form, worst techniques, the worst, you know, they could be in the gym looking like they're about to snap their arm and just break. They lifting weights like this. And you're like, what are you working on? I don't know. But they lifting the weights. If they're in there 3-4 times a week and you just in there once looking at them, guess who's going to see something? They are. So just be consistent. Get with somebody, you know, who knows what they're doing. And don't waste that initial time in the gym. You know, don't be in there wasting your time. If you want to get in there, be serious, do it right, see some results.
And a good way to waste your fucking time is go in there and not have a plan. Go in there, bitch. Just go in there, bitch, and do full body workouts every day. And see how much fucking results you get.
I am not a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Advocate?
Advocate.
Damn, I can read your mind.
I'm not an advocate of that full body workout stuff. You one of these guys in there, you know, who are hitting all these body parts in one day. I mean, if you're seeing results that way, more power to you. I know that just doesn't work for me. One thing I want to say before we get out of here, though, is a disclaimer. You know, we've played with things and fine-tuned our own machine, which is our body. I know what works for me. He knows what works for him. These things are constantly changing. I'm always finding out something new. So don't ever take what I say, what he says, what anybody else on YouTube or in a book or in a magazine says as being
gospel.
Gospel, law, truth.
Set in stone.
It shall never change. Because things are always changing. I mean, people are just now getting over the fact that there's not some special window where you have to eat right before or right after you work out. You know, your nutrition throughout the day is way more important than your post-workout nutrition. You know, that's just now getting out to where people are finally accepting that. So don't take anything that we say as gospel, but, you know, we are saying some basic principle things that you do need to do in order to see some type of success in a structured way.
Is it?
That's all I got for right now.
That's all I got to fucking say, man. This shit is over. You good?